I'm always all there for things to be improved around the house. I've got a problem. Now it is crazy windy today. I'm gonna dip through those. There we go. Keep it closed. Create the solution in 3D, and then finally 3D print and test. Here are my tools. Calipers, a little pad to take some notes and measurements, and a pen. All right, so there's 2 rings here. Can slide ever so slightly, but the holes are not perfectly concentric, but there's enough clearance between them to put something clearly through. So the measurements I'm taking, I'm going to look at this width here, and I'm also going to look at the opening between them, not each hole, because that one actually doesn't matter. What matters is the clearance that goes between both of the holes. All right. Okay, so first up, the width between them, around 6 millimeters. Just going to jog that down, and then the hole size. You can see on one side, that's 13, but if I go all the way through, okay, I'm getting around 11.8 millimeters. So let's just round up to 12. So my drawings are going to look pretty straightforward. Got a hole here, it's a bit higher, a hole here, and the bit that's going through the middle is 12, give or take. The other thing that I'm going to note is the bottom edge here. So I'm going to go the full height, because I know that those are in the center. The full height is about 25. So when I look at this that comes up and then it comes down, I know that if anything's going to sit over the bottom edge of this, okay, it's got to clear that. That is all I need for my notes. Now let's jump on the computer.
All right, here we are. Let's get straight into it. So we're going to very quickly in SolidWorks just put in some reference geometry. The reference geometry is those 2 hooks, the shape of those, and then we can design out whatever device it is going to sit between them or sit around those to hold everything in place. All right, now we are looking just about done. So we've got our 2 holes there. We only need to fit through one way. All right, once that's in place, okay, we then bring this part, we're going to lift it up. It's going to go up to slide across, and that little click is going to hold that in place, as well as this face on this side, stop the whole thing from dropping off. So model's done. We just roll down, suppress these copy bodies. With those bodies hidden, when I export it, it means they're not going to include them. So it's just going to include these. Now, is there anything else that I need to change for 3D print? If I think about this part here, what's going to happen to this is it's going to want to print some support material in this area. I think that's okay. If I had a lot of concerns about that, I could cut a hole through this side so the support could go all the way to the bottom. I think it's going to be fine, but that's how it would potentially be done with an injection molding part. So yeah, we spent about 20 minutes on it. Let's just print it now and then see what comes out. All right, print's done. Let's check it out. The support term, and then our hook and our lock. Now these pretty small, and you realize that maybe printing in this orientation, flat up like this, is not the best solution, but we will find out. So now it's clear the supports, and this one's going to be easy. It's just a snap off the bottom. Pretty clean, nice solid paint. Nothing else on this one.
this one, I ended up putting the supports inside this area here. So we'll see how easy that is to remove. Okay, so that wasn't too bad actually in the end. If you saw that little click, let's just revisit that. So to get it off, we're gonna push out and oh dear, there we go. I thought that click was really crisp the first time I did it, but not quite strong enough here. You can see on the front, I didn't actually change the wall thickness on any of this. So good news is I was able to get all the supports out of that, and that sliding works really well. This click, this snap on, if we listen to this one here, pardon me, that snap through, it's probably a little bit tight. So I want to loosen that a little bit. Well, it's going to loosen after a few attempts, but I'm going to need to reprint this one. Solid walls, or at least 3-4 wall thicknesses. Hello, Harry, the Huntsman, back to it. So we changed the print, we tweaked the design ever so slightly. We strengthened it and sliced it so it's got much more thicker walls, and we opened the gap here by 0.2 millimeter and changed this one to make it easier to remove the support material. We'll see how easy that is in a second. Okay, so just grab the tools. First one, straightforward, break that off. Support material, PLA, from BambuLab, very clean now. This feels really strong, great. Now this part, we've just got the supports inside here, but now I should be able to just push them out from the top. And if we can break that seal and just pull the supports out all the way from the bottom to make the whole process nice and clean. There's a little bit of the support material left there, but that'll push out pretty easily. Just get the right tool. The support material improvements in the last 12 months have been amazing. How easily they come off now saves a lot of time in prototyping. It means you can spend more time on design. Maybe I'll just push it off as I slide this in. So we have a look now at how these two parts go together and how my lock is intended to work. You would put this part through the hook down. This one then comes up to this position, and then I'm going to slide it across, click it in, to lock. And now that has locked, and that's going to prevent that lid from lifting up. So this is a simple lock. All feels pretty strong. It's got a little bit of movement there. And then to unlock it, we're going to push this off through that clip, slide off, and we're done. Let's go test the fitting. All right, we're out on site now. It did take a little bit longer, so we are at night time, but that's okay. Now, let's just see how it works. So we're going to hook this through. Now, thankfully, that stops it from actually falling out one way. But then grab my clip, just going to push that on to the end here, slide across, and we have a lock without needing a key. Now, I don't mind if that sits anyway like this, as long as it prevents this from opening up. There we go, job done.
Hey, thanks for watching the video all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, please like and share. If you've got any suggestions for other content, leave it in the comments below. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And there's some other videos here. Check out. Thanks.